Good morning and welcome to News and Coffee Time, brought to you by Intrieste.com. We'll be reading the headlines of El Pico in English daily, so grab yourself a cup of coffee and follow us along. We're skipping over the national news and only concentrating on the local Trieste's headlines. We're bringing you local news one day at a time. The front page of El Pico this Tuesday, July 12th, reads, for the dose for over 60. Europe says there's no time to be wasted. 4 days for the over 60. Italian and European residents can get their fourth doses starting today. Europe says there's no time to lose, with the fact that the COVID cases are rising across the European Union. The region continues to offer 40 euros per hour to medical workers working on the front lines of COVID-19 crisis, says region of Friuli Venezia Giulia until the end of 2020. Jus Scholae, a huge deal for most foreign students living in Italy. Jus Scholae is a constitutional law that probably will be implemented in the Italian government that would allow students born from foreign parents living in Italy to get their Italian citizenship based on the number of years of studying in Italy. Of course, there are many foreigners living in Friuli Venezia Giulia for whom this law would mean change of life, no more permessi di soggiorno. As you know, expats in Trieste, part of the international community of Italy, and we think, of course, it would be a huge deal for most foreigners who moved, especially from the outside of Europe, who moved to Friuli Venezia Giulia with kids who go to school here. It would be a huge deal, a life-changing experience to get their Italian citizenship. And these are the many interviews of foreign students living in Italy. Science is progress, and science unites us, says Laura Green, which Italian counselor, which would stop in Trieste or in the Center of Physics. Friuli Venezia Giulia sees rise in occupation, meaning that most people are getting their jobs across Friuli Venezia Giulia region. Bonus of 200 euros will soon, people not working will get bonus of 200 euros from Friuli Venezia Giulia government soon. From culture, there's incentive from Rome arriving to Trieste, which will help deal with the gas prices across Friuli Venezia Giulia and Trieste itself. Imaginary Scientific Imaginary Museum, Immaginario Scientifico, laments tourists cannot find us because we're hidden away in Porto Vecchio. What to do? The analysis of the algae, red algae in Friuli Venezia Giulia, done by local marine biologists. Graduating from Nautico Galvani, the future for them is between university, ships, and logistics. So some go into university, some are not. Discovering the Gulf of Timavo River in Friuli, Venezia Giulia 3 times a week. An initiative by the association AirSec. AirSec Europe as a non-profit association with the goal of discovering hidden places across Italy and Europe itself. Today's culture section, welcome Rocco Gredzar and the great of the sport, diving into history. Susan Vega, my success is largely due to TikTok these days. So the singer will be in San Giusto this Sunday as part of the Trieste Jazz Festival. Weather forecast, it's a little cooler today with highs in 30 degrees Celsius. This was News and Coffee Time brought to you by Trieste.com. Thank you for listening.